Hi, everybody. I'm Jeffrey Allen, and I've got an exciting announcement. I'm going to be coming to Europe this spring to teach some live workshops. And this is all happening because I got invited to speak in Budapest at Hungary's largest motivational event, which is called Wake Up Day. And this is on April 1st in Budapest. And I'm so excited because this event is going to be really big with some fantastic, amazing speakers like Lisa Nichols and Marissa Peer and many others. And I'm so excited to be part of that event. Now, after the event, the next day, I'm going to be teaching a half-day seminar called Feeling Life Energy. And this event is really fun. It's going to be very experiential, where the group is fairly small, so I can work with you individually and help activate your energy abilities or activate your intuition so that you can actually tangibly feel energy with your own hands. So if you've ever wondered, is energy work real or can I do energy work? This is the workshop for you because you're going to actually feel energy with your hands. You're going to feel energy in other people. You're going to feel their chakras and their auras. And you might be surprised to know that this is actually fairly easy. It's a natural ability we all have, but you need a little activation to turn it on. And you need a little help sometimes to kind of get into that space and realize what you're doing. And I've taught this workshop all around the world. It's super fun because people's eyes really light up that first time when they notice, wow, this is real. I'm feeling something. I can't believe it. Energy is real. And that's the goal of this workshop, is to give you that sense that, yes, this is true for you, that you have an experience of what energy feels like. And when you have that, you know that you can use it to communicate. You can use it to change things in your life. And you also know that you're more than just a body. There's something more to you than you thought. And this is really fun because this really opens up your eyes to a whole new way of experiencing your life. Now, in this seminar, I'm going to also address some of the big questions about energy work, what's happening on the planet right now, and how do you make it easier to feel energy work, and how can you use it? And of course, I'll have plenty of time to answer your questions too. So that's on April 2nd. I'm super excited about that, and hopefully I'll see you there. On April 8th and 9th, I have a 2-day training, which is called Mastering Life Energy with the Hisami method. And I'm super excited about this one because I've been teaching energy work for a long time. In fact, I just realized today that it's been 20 years since I started my intuition training a long time ago back in Boulder, Colorado. And since then, I've been practicing and learning. In the last 10 years, I've been teaching intuition energy work. Now, one thing that's funny, when you're a teacher, what you notice is that the material that you learn, you get better and better and better at teaching it. But at some point, it's really important to look for your next steps. And I'm always doing that, looking for, okay, what's the next thing that's even more powerful than what I'm teaching now? What's the thing I can reach a higher potential myself and help other people learn and grow too? And it turns out, if you know me well, you know that I talk a lot about my wife, Hisami, because Hisami is a very natural psychic. She grew up with the ability to see and feel energy. So she has a whole different system that I haven't seen with anybody else. This is her system just from her own experience with a lifetime of feeling energy, a lifetime of that connection with spirit. And in this workshop, I'm going to teach you about Hisami's method. And what's really fun about this is that it's very easy to use and it's very powerful. I am so surprised because I'm used to doing energy work on my own body. I'm used to grounding myself, working with my chakras, and really going in and working on myself energetically. Well, Hisami's method is very different. She doesn't do that. What she does instead is she says, if you line up with the strong life energies on the planet, your body will line itself up automatically. So this is the grand shortcut. Instead of learning how to work on yourself, you just learn how to line up with those strong life energies. So in this workshop, I'll be teaching all about that. What are the 4 major life energies that you need to align with, and how do you do that in an easy way? And we'll also talk about the ascension energy, which is this big energy you've heard a lot about that came in, it's been coming for a long time, but 2012 is kind of that tipping point where we're more strongly in it than out of it. And so we'll be talking about, what does that mean for you? How is this ascension energy affecting you? How can it be causing maybe some change or even some difficulty in your life? And then we'll get down and see how do you align with it and get onto that easy road so you're not struggling with your life. You're actually flowing really easy with that natural, powerful flow pushing you in the direction you want to go instead of resisting and pushing you over at times. Now, this is really fun because the purpose of this event is, like I said, to get you out of that space where you're needlessly struggling and where you're taking the difficult road. and to help you learn to gracefully live with life energy and create this beautiful life that you desire. And another benefit that's really powerful in these workshops is that once you start working with energy and you start seeing the world in this way, it changes your worldview. So if you've been feeling a little bit doubtful about where we're going on the planet, or a little bit, skeptical, or even just feeling bad about maybe we're going in a bad direction, this will change. So when you start working directly with energy, directly with what's behind the scenes and what's happening in the energy world, you notice that, wow, this is a cool place that we're living, and each of us has the ability to make positive change, and we are going in a positive direction as a group. So that's the biggest thing I want to share with you, is that positive worldview. Now, the second day of this training, we're going to be going into details on how do I help you with your specific problems. And that's when Hisami is going to join me and come in, and we'll talk about what are the things that you're actually facing for the people that are in the workshop. And then we'll look at, okay, why is that happening? Which life energies are out of balance that's causing that difficulty in your life? And how do you change that and put them back into balance? And this is really important, because when you have concrete examples, especially your own examples, that's when the rubber really hits the road. That's when you know that, okay, I can apply this training and really use it in my life. Now, you might be wondering, why am I teaching the Hisami method? Why isn't Hisami teaching the Hisami method? And that's a funny question, because she is teaching the Hisami method in Japan. But if you know my wife, you also know that she's still learning English. And I'm still learning Japanese, even though we've been married for 7 years. So for her to teach a workshop in English is a little bit too much for her. It's too stressful. So I'm teaching this workshop, and it's fun because I get to mix in all, that 10 years of teaching experience that I have, and working with groups, and all that fun information that I have too. And then that second day, she'll come in, and we'll have an interpreter there to make sure she really understands you and can give you that advice on how to get lined up in your life. So I'm really excited to come to Europe again. It's been a long time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. And I hope you'll join me for these powerful workshops and learn to see your life in a whole new way, and learn to have that enthusiastic and positive worldview.